guys. Thank you very much. Wow, PASIC. It's great to be here, man. I've sat in those seats many times, so it's a true honor to be here, and I appreciate you guys coming out. And, if you followed me for a while, I think more than anything, I would just like to say that I appreciate you buying in. I appreciate you buying into the idea that we don't have to treat each other like competitors, buying into the idea that we can be nice to each other, support each other, be positive towards each other. And I'm not trying to be a California hippie. I mean, I eat meat, so I'm not like that in my day-to-day life, Some of you that really know me personally know I don't walk around going like, don't step on that bug, it's life. Like, I'm not like that at all. I just think that when I've seen people be negative to other drummers, it's really rare that they know the whole story. And I think that that's what I'm asking for you guys to do is take 2 seconds before you make that negative comment. Take 2 seconds before you dog somebody out and ask yourself if you know the whole story. Because it's pretty rare that you do. So if you see a drummer that you deem to suck, what if you found out he's only been playing 3 days? Well, maybe he doesn't suck. Now he's a freaking savant. And you're like, oh, bro, I didn't know the story. You're a genius. So that's all I'm asking, All right, let's talk about that track a little bit. The goal here, guys, is by the end of this clinic that you fully understand time signatures and understand odd time signatures and understand how to play in odd time signatures, because I've noticed as an educator that my students will be at this level in 4/4, in common time. This is their skill level, whatever that is. And then as soon as I put them in 9/8 or 11/8 or whatever, any odd time signature, their skills drop down to this level. But that doesn't make any sense because your drumming shouldn't change at all. A time signature is just an amount of time for you to do your thing, for you to get your point across. So if this is your time to play in 4/4, and I say, okay, now we're going to play in 5/4, it shouldn't change anything. Now you just have more time to play. And if I say 7/8, you just have a little bit less time to play. But you should still be you. And what happens is, because of school band, at least in Sacramento, the explanation of time signatures is really bad. You guys, has everyone here been through school music programs? You don't have to raise your hand. You can just be like, hell yeah! Or like, yeah, there you go. Del Campo High, Cougars! Whatever. Okay, so in school music, the explanation of time signatures is always the same. The explanation is, and it's beautiful, the top number is how many beats there are in a measure, and the bottom number is what type of beat gets the count. What? Like, that makes no sense to me as a drummer. And as a drummer, that's what was told to me in 4th grade. I was like, sir, what's this? Top number is how many beats there are in a measure, bottom number is what type of beat gets the count. I was like, sounds good. And I'm just like, I have no idea what just happened. But I don't want to admit it, I'm embarrassed. Junior high, same explanation. High school, same explanation. American River City College, same explanation. Go Beavers. Hey, we're the River City, don't ask. So anyways, and I was like, wow, that's a really poor explanation because I don't know what that means. Like, top number is what type of, or is how many beats there are in a measure. Well, what's a beat to a drummer? This is a beat. Woo! That's a beat. So I was like, okay, so there's 4 of those in the measure. Okay? Woo! 2, still on the first bar. Woo! 3. We're coming up to the 4th, the 4th beat of the bar and 2nd measure. And my director's like, why didn't you take the 2nd ending? I'm like, dude, I'm still in A. What are you talking about? 2nd ending. So let me break it down for you. It's really simple. The top number represents one thing, and the bottom number represents something totally different. The top number tells you how high to count. The bottom number tells you how fast to count. That is it. It's no more than that. It's very simple. If the top number is 9, count to 9. If the count number is 46, count to 46. The bottom number can only be 4, 8, or 16. It can be anything, but it won't be, I promise you. I've been in wood ensemble, Latin jazz ensemble, every ensemble that nerds like me went through, and I never saw like 7/3, ever. No one was like, you're gonna be counting in a triplet. Like, no, I'm not, you're lying. So you don't have to worry about that. So if the bottom number is 4, that means you count to whatever number is on the top at the rate of speed of quarter notes. 4 means quarter, 8 means eighth, 16 means 16th notes. That's it. So you start here. let's say that the bass player says, all right, man, this song's in 5. Right on. He didn't tell me very much. He just told me how high to count. So I could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. You know, he didn't tell me. He only told me how high to count. He didn't tell me how fast to count. So if I'm doing that, 2, while he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, we're not going to get along very well. And he's going to be like, dog, I said it was in 5. And I was like, bro, I don't know how fast to count. So you got to tell me the bottom number. That tells me how fast I should count to 5. Listen to the difference. 5, 4. Okay, so I'm playing here. 5, 4 tells me everything I need to know. I'm going to count to 5 at the rate of speed of quarter notes. Well, what are quarter notes to this? Ba, ba, ba. So count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Now that's going to sound a lot different than 5, 8. So when we go to 5, 8, we're going to count to 5 again at the rate of speed of eighth notes. Well, what are eighth notes to this? Ba, 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 right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, hello. That feels way different. Now it's got that hiccup in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 1, 2. That's the woo guy? Okay, now I know. I needed to know where he was, because I didn't know. You understand? And I know he's been stifling it like, woo! Okay, he's got 8 more minutes before he's gonna blow again, so that's awesome. By the way, woo guy, wherever you are, I appreciate you. If you could give me one more. There he is, that's my boy. That's the woo guy, okay. Good stuff. I'm with you, bro. Okay, so, back here, focus. We all have ADD, I'm with you. All right, so we were in 5, 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Now what if it's in 5, 16? Well, what are 16th notes to this? But da 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 da. I count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy, white people. I know this is hard for you. Everyone's like, what the good thing? As soon as I get it, I got it. Okay, so